Hello, everybody. Um, this is going to be a pretty short video, but I just wanted to share a secret, I guess, into how you can have a complex and secure password, but making it so that it is easy to remember. I don't know if the passwords that you have at your business now, if the IT has required them to be complex, maybe also minimum of 8 characters long, which is kind of what Microsoft says to do. But in those situations where you have a complex password, it's usually difficult to remember. It's not natural for us to be able to remember those kind of weird, random character, complex passwords. But when you have a complex password like that you can't remember, you tend to write it down. Right there, it's making it less secure. There's also the argument that computers are better at guessing random complex passwords. That's what they're more geared towards. In the end, complex is good, but longer is king. All right. So you want these nice, long, complex passwords, but here's a secret on how you can easily remember these passwords. Let me share my screen here 1 second. Okay, so this is a PDF that we created here, and it's a graph. So this is representing time it takes to brute force your password or have a computer program guess what your password is. Okay, so on the left here, we have number of characters of what your password is, and on the top, we have the different complexities. So this is numbers only, lowercase letters only, lowercase and capital letters, numbers, capital, and lowercase letters, and then the full complex here. Numbers, capital, lowercase, and symbols. So this is where optimally you want to be. But if you say, all right, let's take 8 characters, which is the minimum, and if you're making a complex password, usually you're going to be making them as short as you can. So 8 characters, complex, 8 hours for a computer to guess that. All right, not secure, not good. So what if you could have a 17 character complex password, 93 trillion years to guess? Long time. Length makes a huge difference on your passwords. So how can this be easy to remember? I'm going to scroll up on my PDF here, and we're going to go over this. So the whole idea behind this is you want to paint a visual picture. Your mind can much more easily remember something when it has a visual or something to reference. Okay, so we're just going to start with some 3 words, and they don't necessarily need to make shouldn't make sense in just like a sentence or those 3 words together itself. But in this example, we have 3 words: blue, panda, and tree. Okay, so now that alone is 3 words. It's very simple. It's not complex, so we got to improve on that here. So we're going to add symbols. We're going to add a symbol in between, in this example, between those 2 words. So now we got 2 symbols, still blue, panda, tree. Now we're going to make the middle word all capital. So already we have all these characters here. We have symbols, we have uppercase and lowercase, but blue, panda, tree. So much easier to remember than some garbled, complex mess. Okay, so to finish this up, we're going to add numbers to this password. In this example, we have it at the end. It's actually more secure maybe to add it to the beginning, but it works for this example. So this is something that in your mind, you can paint a picture. What would a blue panda tree look like? We have a little illustration here, but if you created this password, and then tomorrow you came into your computer to log in, it's something that you can much more easily remember. Since you can remember it, much less likely for you to write it down. And also, let's take a look at this. How many characters is this password? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 characters. So if we go down to this graph here, 17 characters, complex, 93 trillion years to guess. And that's going to be, of course, much more secure and easy to remember than a shorter but yet complex, crazy password. So that is my secret tip to you guys. There's still your normal, what I was going to say is you still want security best practice, which is to have different passwords for all your different items. So in those cases, different password for your computer than say different websites or QuickBooks or accounting. So you might want like a password manager. But for a password that you use every day that you need to keep secure, that you need to easily remember, hopefully that should help. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for joining, and I will put a link in the description to this PDF for you to download. It'd be great to put it up in your office kitchen, hand it out to your staff. But our goal is just to help educate business owners, managers, help make your IT better and more secure. Hopefully that was helpful. Thanks. Take care.